right, it is time for not a contest entry, but more of a thank you from a contest and an unboxing all in one. Hey everyone, it is Shannon, and I'm super excited to be here today and to do this video for you. This is going to be my unboxing from my winnings from the giveaway that Sean from MovieAssault did recently, where he had a 100 subscribers giveaway, and I won! I'm so excited! and so this is going to be what I received, the winnings, yay! If you haven't checked out Sean's channel, please do so. I will leave a link to it up above. He does pickups, hauls, shares his collection, and does video series. Right now he is doing a video series on shark films, and so far has done Jaws and its sequels, as well as rip-offs, Jaws rip-offs. So it's been really fun to watch those. And it's funny, I actually recently watched Piranha for the first time, which technically isn't a, it's not a shark movie because it's about piranha, but like I was surprised at how heartfelt it was. So often horror movies are just like, you're just sort of like, you don't like anyone, you're waiting for everyone to die kind of idea. But Piranha was, there were some feels there. I'm like, this is strange. Anyway, so now I'm on to talking about Piranha. I did not mean to go there. If you have not checked out Sean's channel, please do so. I've actually been watching videos of his for years. I think since I started talking about movies on my older channel, Movie Moxie probably, and that was 2012, so it has been a while. So anyway, so thank you again, Sean, for running the contest and also for sending these goodies. I am so excited. So here we go. Here are the winnings. First up, we have Friday the 13th Part 2. This is the 40th anniversary limited edition with Blu-ray and digital. I had a moment where I was just like, 40th? 40th anniversary? So that was a moment. Oh my goodness. I actually have not seen this for years. I have seen, I think one year, every Halloween, every October, I pick a different horror film series to watch through. Most recently, it was the Resident Evil series, which was actually 2 years ago. I actually didn't do it last year, but usually I pick one. And one year I did pick Friday the 13th, and I think it was heavily based on the fact that AMC was showing them. So I think it's been probably about 10 years since I have seen the series, and I'm not sure if I've seen the entire series because they have the sort of crossover with like Jason and Freddy and stuff, and then there's like Jason in Space or something. That one I saw, the Jason in Space, that's what it's called, but that one I've seen. So anyway, so I need to understand the chronology after we get after the Roman numerals, which I understand fine, but past, I think it's once it gets to Jason Takes Manhattan, I get a little like, I don't understand what's going on. Anyway, so this includes, the special features included are Inside Crystal Lake Memories, Friday's Legacy Horror Conventions, ooh, that's going to be interesting, Lost Tales from Camp Blood Part 2, Jason Forever, and the original theatrical trailer, which I thought that was cool to see, and it's often something that's included in DVDs and Blu-rays, and sometimes I'm like, you're gonna watch the movie, why do you want the trailer? But like, actually, like, as I've done more videos about film, I always try and leave a trailer for the movie. I'll probably try and do it right now for the movie that I'm talking about. That's actually one of the reasons why sometimes I limit my videos to talking about 5 films, because you can always do 5 cards. So anyway, just a behind the scenes thing. But sometimes it's actually hard to find the original trailer, and especially one that's from the actual distributor. A lot of people do put up trailers, but sometimes, especially like often for older film, I don't find it too hard, but oddly the sort of like 2010s and sort of around there, or like I think, or maybe like pre-YouTube being big or something, I don't know. Anyway, so I thought that was cool, and I am looking forward to it. Here we have the back. Jason's out there watching. This would be a fun summer watch because, Camp Blood. Oh man, so looking forward to enjoying this one again. 40 years later, 40 years, 40-year anniversary, oh my goodness. Okay, so, and then we also have, oh, and I forgot to say, with the winning, definitely watch Sean's video for the, where he announces the winners, because he shares in that one the items that are his prized possession, which was the contest entry question that we had to share, what was our prized possession. So when he announced the results, he shared his prized possession, and I thought it was a great answer. I'll leave a link to it up above, and something I hadn't even considered, because I don't think I actually have anything of that he shared. You know, I have one thing kind of similar, but not actually that kind of thing. So it was really cool to see that part of his collection. So check that out. Okay, so I also received Total Recall. Yay! 4K Ultra HD Blu-ray and digital, and this includes brand new 4K and Blu-ray special features included are Total Excess, how, Carol Co. changed Hollywood's documentary. I missed the italics on that, so I missed where the emphasis was. So there's a documentary called Total Excess, how Carol Co. changed Hollywood. I don't think I'm saying Carol Co. correctly. Also includes Open Your Mind featurette, a scoring featurette, Dreamers Within the Dream, developing Total Recall, and then additional special features include the special effects featurette, Making of Total Recall featurette, Imagining Total Recall documentary, audio commentary with Arnold Schwarzenegger and Paul Verhoeven. Wow, plus the theatrical trailer. So, and then we can see, I think it looks the same on that. Yes, it does. We got Arnold, and there is the back. So I was really excited to see this, and this one is only the 30th anniversary edition, which made me feel a little bit better than 40th anniversary edition. But I actually have a funny story if you want to hear about Total Recall, which slightly gives away my age, but we can pretend that I didn't say it was the 30th anniversary edition. You can always look up what year a movie came out anyway. Anyway, so Total Recall is a movie that I love, and I have very, very fond memories. I remember when it came out, it was like, well, I don't have to say the year, but it's like, I remember it was after Terminator, and Terminator was a huge hit. Like, I just loved that movie so much, and it was very much, I think, for me, and Predator, I can't remember, I think Predator might be after Total Recall, but like Terminator I saw on VHS, you know, from rental, and loved it, and then probably taped it from the movie network, and then watched it again and again and again. It was like sort of like the most extreme movie I had seen at that point in terms of like how scary it was, how gory it was, and I just sort of like really tried to force myself to watch like the really gruesome scenes in it, and I still sort of cringe at them, even though now I know it's effects, and then I knew it was effects too. But anyway, so when Total Recall came out, and seeing the commercials and the trailers and being really excited about it, but the thing was, it was, as it says here, R. So it was not available for me to see here in Canada, because an R movie means you have to be 18 or over. But I went with a trip with my family to Cedar Point in Ohio, and on the way back, we stopped in Detroit and watched Total Recall, because you could see it in the States, because it was like R at the time was like what AA is here, or what's that called, 14A or 18A, which means like you can go, if you're 14, AA used to mean adult accompaniment. So if you were under 14, you needed to be with an adult to see the movie. So that fit the bill. And so we watched Total Recall in the theater in the States in Detroit. And it was wild. Like, it was just so amazing to see a movie that none of my friends could see, and to see it together with my family, because we all watched Terminator together. And it was just so much fun. And honestly, the effects, like, I wonder, like, it'll be interesting to see now, because the effects, like, at the time were just so extraordinary. Like, you couldn't believe, like, it felt believable, like, whereas now you kind of feel like, oh, that doesn't look as good because the effects have come so far. But so I'm being curious to see how they feel now. And I think they're a combination of practical effects and special effects, like digital effects, computer effects. I think it's a combination, because even just from the back, I think that scene initially is more of a makeup scene and then becomes a visual effects scene, but I'm not 100% certain. It's been a while since I've seen it. So anyway, so I'm very, very, very much looking forward to it. So thank you again to Sean for both Friday the 13th Part 2. I definitely remember watching this one with my brother, and Total Recall, which I have such absolutely wonderful, fond memories of, which is weird because it's such a, like, well, it's, I don't know, it's a classic. It's totally a classic in terms of if you like 80s Schwarzenegger movies or science fiction. Like, it really was just so compelling and interesting, and the idea and then the extremeness of it, and it's really over the top in terms of some of the things that happen, and just, and it was so awesome to see it. So I'm looking forward to enjoying it again, as well as, of course, Friday the 13th Part 2. I'm really curious to see the documentary, the Inside Crystal Lake Memories, for sure. And the horror conventions, too, because I've never been to a convention, so it'll be interesting to see. Actually, it'll be interesting to see if those start to happen again, so we shall see. So thank you so much to Sean. This is just such a treat, and yeah, and go check out his channel if you haven't already, and I'll be back soon with another video. Thank you so much for watching.